Is it a tail or a foot?
It's poop.
Oh, I thought you need some psychiatric attention. Stop talking about poop.
Okay.
It's really immature.
You have something in your teeth.
Dropped it. Reshoot.
Hey guys, I'm Nina. And I'm Randa. And we're the Smelsons.
Boy, oh boy.
Hey guys, I'm Nina. And I'm Randa. And today we brought in our parents. What are your guys' names? Sabrina.
And Jeff.
We asked you guys on our Instagram to send us in some questions that we can answer with our parents, and these are the ones that we picked. They are the reason we are vegan. They've raised us vegan, so they have a lot of knowledge, and they also have their own website called Binge, which is all about plant-based eating, so we figured they would be able to help you guys out. I plan on raising my kids vegan, but I'm worried about when they go to a birthday party with pizza cake and ice cream, etc. What did you do in those situations?
Here's what you find out about birthday parties and children. The kids could care less about the food.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's the parents. Most of the time the
We
pizza is sitting there uneaten.
Yeah.
The kids don't really care about the cake. They want to go play. And usually when they're playing, the parents are forcing them to sit down, and the kids are like sitting there like this, okay, can we get up yet? Can we get up yet?
We sent you sometimes to birthday parties with sushi, with little packages of
I remember
sushi.
that.
So you guys would have sushi, you'd eat, you'd be happy.
Felt like a
you
boss.
know, and
then we'd have to send more because then your friends would
Yeah.
knew that you
Oh my
were
gosh,
doing
I
it.
mean, what happened with you growing up is parents would call us and say, oh, my kids want to go vegan because they had been influenced, they wanted
Yeah.
to do what you do, you know, how do we do this and so on. So it really wasn't a big problem for us, I would
No.
say.
Do you take supplements?
We take vitamin B12, that's about it. We don't take calcium or vitamin D or
You know, it's funny.
omega-3 or anything like that. Don't think it's necessary at all.
Question for your parents: how did they handle other parents' judgment on raising their children vegan? As a parent, the struggle is real.
I don't remember
Jeez.
feeling judged.
Yeah, I don't ever remember feeling judged either. Maybe some people thought we were weird, but
Who cares?
That didn't bother me.
Yeah,
I don't remember
I
ever
didn't
feeling
feel
judged
people
for that.
judging us, yeah.
Alright, so what's your craziest and or weirdest memory? I can answer this. My craziest / weirdest memory was when we sang happy birthday to a rat named Sabrina in Amsterdam. A homeless guy put a rat in front of us as we were eating lunch and said, "Can you watch my rat? I need to go inside." Well, he said this all in Dutch. He said this to our friends. So he just plopped his rat in front of us and we had to watch it.
Hey little rat, birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Sabrina.
And it was really...
Did it escape or?
They tried to, and Daniel had, our friend had to pick it up.
I have one of them, and I'll see if you guys remember this.
Okay.
When you guys were about 3 or 4, you got some birthday cards that had sparkles on them.
Yeah. Okay.
And Randa started rubbing the sparkles off the card, so kind of scraping it off and putting it on her body. And Nina's saying, "What are you doing?" And she says, "Well, I'm gonna fly if I have the fairy dust." And Nina started flipping out. "No, you can't do that! No, Mom, make her stop! She's gonna fly! Make her stop!" So
I don't remember that.
Randa didn't get to fly because Nina flipped out.
Damn it. What about you, Dad?
Probably what she said, the rat and
I can think of one memory of me pooping outside.
Oh, please, Jesus.
Again with the poop. All right.
Stop with the poop. You guys are like Arrested Development. You're stuck in the 3rd grade or something.
It's not
I was
third
just watching
grade.
a show.
It's 2.
Poopy! 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 So what made you, in parentheses, your parents, go vegan in the first place?
When we went vegetarian in 1990 after reading Diet for a New America by John Robbins.
We should we'll link that in the description.
Yeah, and so that was a really powerful book. I heard him on the radio, bought the book, and we both decided to go vegetarian. And then about 5 years later, Sabrina became ill and got a rare autoimmune disease, suffered with that for about a year. Her sister actually had given her a book by Dr. John McDougall. She'd put it on a shelf, but she happened to take it out a year later and read it, and read about autoimmune diseases and dairy products, and decided after reading this book that she needed to go vegan, and she put the disease into remission. So that's really how we got started. We kind of went vegetarians, really Sabrina for ethical reasons and me for health reasons, and then we both went vegan because of her illness, and now we're vegan for all those reasons.
And that's their business. Do you ever pee in the shower?
Who's that for?
You guys, someone asked that.
We have toilets.
It's the old saying, what's the definition of a putz? Someone who gets out of the shower to pee. So, just leave it at that.
What would be your advice to someone who really wants to go fully vegan and low carb but has a history of binge eating? How do you overcome the emotional attachment to food rather than just the knowledge of veganism being the healthiest option? Okay, well, I can answer this. If you're binging out, it's because you're not getting enough nutrients into your body.
Being vegan and low carb, like, how is that possible?
Go fully vegan and low carb, like,
How is that?
you would not survive.
What would you eat?
In terms of the binge eating, you know, that's a whole emotional thing that's going on there. I don't know that I agree that, oh, if you just had more carbs, then you wouldn't binge eat. I think there's a whole emotional layer to eating, that there's sort of an addictive thing relating to eating. And I would recommend a book called The Pleasure Trap, or there's even a video talk called The Pleasure Trap about that, to kind of get yourself thinking about that. It's the same, the binge eating, I think it has, you know, the same biomechanics in the brain that maybe alcoholism and other kinds of addictive things have. And that you have to kind of, there's some great programs out there that look at this from a low-fat, high-carb vegan standpoint as well. But I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, getting a support group of sorts, of, you know, getting a diet that doesn't have the trigger foods, finding out what your triggers are.
Yeah.
And then
For me, it's dates.
And then, you know,
I'll eat like 20 in a day.
and approaching it from an emotional
because
standpoint.
it's not.
But I don't know. I think binge eating is like used loosely, maybe.
Sure.
Like I think some people, it's like they just will go like a long period
But
of
if
time
I don't,
without eating.
if I don't eat for a while, I will literally
like binge because I'm like
myself.
so hungry. But so I don't know. It just depends on what you mean by binge eating.
But I think if someone is like making themselves sick every single day for a long time, that does sound like an emotional problem.
What type of high-carb, low-fat vegan lifestyle do you think is most beneficial and will give you long-term results? Example, Raw to 4, Starch Solution, Raw, etc. Also explain why you chose that type.
Really, we started out, you know, John McDougall, his program was a thing that got Sabrina well.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where we started. That's what we first discovered. Then in the early 2000s, we started hosting Doug Graham's discussion board and helping to promote his program and his way of life. And I mean, I've been raw a couple of times at different times, but
potatoes.
But it was too hard for me to, it became like I had to really kind of focus, almost be obsessed with it as part of my life. And that's too much work. And there's not the payoff to me in terms of health. I don't see any, there's no documented, you know, research that shows 100% raw is superior. I don't believe it is. I don't believe that we're so fragile that we have to eat one particular way. The longest lived cultures are pretty much starch based. There's a lot of evidence, there's a lot of clues about what the healthiest diet is for longevity. So anyhow, we kind of came in through McDougall, and that's just what, as I say, we dabbled a little bit in raw at times, but it just wasn't for me.
That is all we have time for. If you guys want to see our parents again, leave a comment below. If you want us to do more videos,
If you hate us, don't say anything.
Wait! Before you leave, our parents and our family put on a yearly health expo called the Healthy Lifestyle Expo.
It's once a year. It's in October. We're going to leave the link in the description.
Tickets are on sale. Come meet doctors like Dr. John McDougall and learn how to cure your acne, get rid of your health problems.
Bring your parents. If they're on the fence about being vegan, they're going to learn so much information and they'll be so much more open to it.
Come meet us. Come meet our friends, our family. We would love that.
We are going to leave everyone's Instagrams and YouTube channels in the link in the description. Make sure you go subscribe to Veg Source. And if you have any ideas of what future videos you want us all to
also comment that below.
Yeah, comment that. Give this video a like, and we will see you next video. Bye!